Oh, Westbridge Hills, welcome back to episode 41 with me, Mr. Sealy P. As you can see, 5 days to go. I thought I would grab the Holmer Terra variant and grab the cultivator and start cultivating the sugar beet field because I'm harvesting it and need to cultivate it, and realised it was low on fuel, so I am now going to quickly fill up. Say quickly, it's not a quick process at all, it seems to be taking forever. And then I'll grab the cultivator and head up to the top part 15 and start cultivating. Probably going to do a bit more mixed ration for the cows today, considering I bought 10 more yesterday, so I'll do a little bit of that as well. Still waiting for the silage to be done. And yeah, just crops growing everywhere at the moment, to be fair. Got quite a bit of potato and sugar beets sitting there, and when I get the mine's gone blank, the silage, I'm going to get some greenhouses because I haven't done that yet, so that's going to be my next sort of big purchase, I think, will be some greenhouses. But I need to... What am I doing? Just realised. It's all been a good going whizzing up to the field. If I haven't got the cultivator on the back, I'm not going to be able to do much cultivating, am I? Quite literally take two, but we'll get there. Now, I do really need a tractor for doing this. It's a big vehicle for doing it, but it's okay. It's going to be full very quickly. Always seems to fill up on the wrong side. Does it miss that? Never mind. Right. I will continue with this. Just realised I'm probably a little bit too far over, and I'm going to end up clipping the back of the harvester. That was a silly move, wasn't it? And I'll come and empty him momentarily. God, that's awful back there. I will tidy it up. Never fear. So, as the screenshot said, if I've already put it up, or it may come after this, I'm not sure. 5 days till FS17. Not that I'm excited or anything. I thought I'd head down to the dairy farm. Our field 18 is looking good. The oilseed rape is growing brilliantly. Because I bought 10 extra cows, what I'm going to do is very, very quickly top the grass and the straw up. Now, I may take all the rest of this, I'm not sure. We shall see. Oh, those 10 extra cows are getting through a lot of grass. Yeah, that's amazing. Right, it's not empty completely, it will need filling up again soon. So I'll have to do that. The bedding shouldn't be as bad. I hope. We'll soon see, won't we? I don't know, maybe it will be. Oh no, wasn't as bad. That's good. So, that's both the grass and the straw sorted. Straw for the bedding, grass for them to eat. Although they're in a field of grass. But I suppose that many cows, technically they would have eaten through that already. That would have been a nice touch actually for FS17, the fact you can actually move animals around now in animal trailers. If you had different pastures and you had to actually move the cows from pasture to pasture when they'd eaten all the grass, that'd be quite cool. They're not going to do that, but it would be pretty cool if they had done. Right, let's whiz around the corner. Little case Puma doing its job. Oh, you know what? Oh, ignore me. I've just realised what I've forgotten to do. Bear with me, and I'll be right back. I'm back with the forage wagon. It was over at the biogas plant. That's what I needed. I'm pretty stuck without that actually. Right, into the telehandler. And we need one straw bale. Why is that not going in? There we go, it's better. This is the last two of the round bales, and then on to square bales. I hadn't done square bales on any of my other maps apart from this one. So one straw, one hay. Interesting enough, the square bales and round bales, I've probably said this before, but if you haven't seen my episodes before, the square bales and round bales are all, both, whichever way you want to look at, 4,000 litres. Although the square bales look bigger, they're both 4,000 litres. So, if you do silage bales as well, because they're all 4,000 and this holds 12,000, one bale of each does a total mixed ration. But because I've got silage in the silage bay, I didn't need to do silage bales as well. Silage bales are pretty good if you're going to sell them, and they're pretty good if you're going to use them for doing this, but when you've got a silage bay, you might as well use it. Jump back in this, turn it on, and the last 4,000 is made up with silage. That's us full. Go and tip it into the trough. And that's another load of mixed ration. I'll just lift that up because there's a lip on the edge of the feeding trough and I always catch that on it. So at least this way I can turn without catching it on. Get right up close to it to unload. There we go. The total mixed ration, oh, it always takes loads. It would way more than any of the others. So, quick look. Feeding through mixed ration, 94,802 litres. Silage, 54,000. Grass, 72,000. Straw, 36,000. So, they are fed. Excellent. That's the cows taken care of. I could probably keep putting silage in here as well, actually, till that reaches its maximum. The straw and the grass are on their maximum. The feeding through mixed silage isn't. Mixed silage? Feeding through mixed ration isn't. And the silage isn't. But at least they've got enough to keep them going for a while. So, turn that off. And time to find another job to do. I decided to take a mosey on back over to the biogas plant just to check on how things are progressing, and the fermenting is at 99% on this silage bay. So very, very shortly that whole silage bay will be ready for selling over there, which will mean a mammoth selling session. So I can get greenhouses, I can get some more cows, I'll be able to get some more machinery, probably some more fields. I know it sounds a bit ridiculous with only 5 days left to FS17, but I'm going to keep doing this one just to show that we started this one off from nothing with the absolute base models, sold off all the bits we needed to, and started off doing a bit of logging, literally just with enough equipment, and build it up. And we've got to a point now where we're making money. We've got a few fields, we've got different crops on the go, and I want to get a few more bits and bobs done before the changeover. And like I say, it's now Wednesday with 5 days to go. I've got tomorrow. That's it. I go on holiday Friday, so I've got tomorrow. Interesting. Okay, so there'll probably be an episode today, maybe one tomorrow, and that's it. We'll be on to FS17. Wow, okay, I hadn't even thought of it like that. Okay, so bit of work to do then, and there we are. It is done. So gonna get a few loads in, get a bit of money, and probably get some greenhouses next. I don't know why I'm talking quicker. It's not going to make me do any of the jobs any quicker, and it's not going to make any more episodes suddenly appear, but I will do that, and you will probably see me again momentarily when I have a little bit more cash on hand. In preparation for the almost immediate purchase of greenhouses, I've come up to the shop with the telehandler and with the case Puma. Just a couple of things I need. Firstly, for the telehandler, I'm going to need the bucket, which I don't own. Nope, says 0. Bought that. And because I'm doing the greenhouses, I'm going to need a water container. That one, because I need water as well. So that's that done. Go and jump into the Puma. Excellent. Now, if you watched my episodes on collecting water, you can do it on all of the maps. Get free water from a water source, and on this one, it's down into the town, and it's in the park. Really, it's a long way to go backwards and forwards. When the greenhouses, I'm probably going to put the greenhouses down by the dairy farm because that's where the manure is, and there is a water filling point down there. So I'm going to whiz on down there, fill this up ready. You can see it there in the mirror. Big blue cylinder behind us. I think it's around here to the left. There we go. Just our left there. There we go. It doesn't come up with a filling symbol. You just have to get an extra and press R1. So it's filling up. I think this takes 6,000 litres, I think it does. That'd be right to start off with. Okay. Just turn this around. And just put it up here for the time being, because I'm not quite sure where I'm going to put the greenhouses yet. Actually, I might put them along here. Could do. That'll work. It's a big open space. Yep, I'm going to pop this over here, and I'll think where to put them in a minute. So there's our gap, and there we have it. In that gap we now have 4 greenhouses. Excellent. Let's get some water in them. I'll just turn the auto help on, because I'm not quite sure if it's going to register. Not yet. I think they take about 2,000 litres each, I think. There we go. Ooh, straight away. Excellent. On to the next one. Instant growth. Just like in the real world. Really? Okay. I'm going to fill up again. Just to the last one, and then it will need manure in the manure receptacles, containers, plant boxes, whatever you want to call them. So just refill this and do the last one. To be fair, it does fill up pretty quick, it doesn't take a while. So that's good. Last one to do. So now we have greenhouses. Excellent. It's not going to be close enough, is it? Oops. I just destroyed my tractor. There we go. Last one. Right, I'm going to park this up probably next to it, just here. Got a little bit of space, actually worked out quite well. So, tuck this down here. Perfect. What we need now is manure. So I filled up the bucket, I brought it back down from the shop. We'll go over, and I'm not sure how much I'm going to get. Probably only 2 of the boxes, probably out of 1 scoop, I would imagine. And hopefully I'll do some outside, because it does require you to be quite accurate on the trigger. It's probably easier if I do it from outside, he says, if it does straighten up, actually. He says. Am I talking to myself about myself in third person? That's just weird. He, me. If I can get that dead central, it should fill up. There we go. That's all I thought it was going to. Okay, that's a bit of a worry. It's going to take a few loads then, but that's no problem. I've got some there. As long as I've got some in each one, that's the main thing. Get that right over the trigger. There we go. Another scoop. Fair bit so I can see where I'm going. A bit easier. And back to outside view. Well, that's actually tipped forward quite a lot, isn't it? There we go. And I'll put the last bit in the last one. The second and fourth one aren't completely full. I'll come back and do that in a minute. But that is us done, I think, for this episode as well. Episode 41. The penultimate episode on Westbridge Hills. Which is quite sad, actually. If you like the episode, please give us a like. If you don't subscribe yet, please do. There'll be FS17 coming your way very, very shortly. If you want to leave a comment, please leave a comment. If you want to share the video, share the video. The more people that see them, the merrier. If you want to follow me on Facebook, Mr. Silly P on Facebook. Screenshots going on there regularly. As well as the links to each YouTube clip that come up. And as ever, whatever you choose to do, thanks for watching.